Thanks for coming in, Yvonne.
You're welcome.
So, can you tell me what your life was like before you came to Inlight Hyperbarics?
It was it was very disturbing. I was every day I'd get up in 24-hour pain. I couldn't literally walk. I couldn't get out of a chair. I could barely take 2 steps, and the pain was so severe and so traumatic from my injuries when I fell that I would have to sit down 5 minutes later. I'd literally have to sit down 5 minutes later.
Wow.
I would lose all the strength in my knees and my hips because I fell 5 times. And the first time when I fell, I was running really fast up my driveway, and I clipped the end of my porch, and I went down so hard, and I laid there in shock, and nobody was there to help me. And that was the beginning of the trauma in my knees. I didn't know how bad of effect it had on me, but I thought in a couple weeks I'll be well, I'll be fine. But I actually was digressing. I was getting worse and worse and worse and worse.
So for you, it was not only in your knees, it was also in your hips.
It was in my
right?
hips,
'Cause
yes.
It jammed your hips back.
Yes, and then it caused my legs to become weak because I was always exercising and running on my treadmill, and I wasn't even able to lift my legs and get onto my treadmill because the decline was going so quick and fast, and I was actually in shock. I thought, I'll be well in a couple weeks, no problem. I'll just snap back like I did when I was 20 and 30. But actually, I was getting worse.
Well, I remember when you first came in, you had a hard time standing up straight.
Yes.
Because of the tension in your hips
Yes.
and your knee.
Yes. Yes. It was very difficult to continue to stand more than 5 minutes. And all I could think of is, how can I sit down right away? So it was really affecting me emotionally. Thus, it was causing me physically to progress even worse. And I actually went to my doctor, and he said, we're going to give you physical therapy. But then the COVID hit, and they said there's no doctors. So I literally had no help, and I was hopeless. I was helpless, and all I could think of is how am I going to be a good friend, mom, grandma, and it was really actually a horrible situation.
So, tell me your experience coming to Inlight Hyperbarics.
Well, I didn't know what I was coming to, and I'd seen your building before, and I was always curious, but I didn't think twice about it. So when I got here and I walked in, I could feel this peace and this really glorious presence. And when I walked into your office to say hello to you, I knew my life was going to change at that second. Because you were a light, and you were like the glory light, and you smiled at me like, oh, don't worry, I got this. You're going to be fine. By the time I'm done with you, you're going to be rocking and rolling. You're going to be walking. And I knew then, I just knew then that I was going to be okay. I was going to get better. I was going to have a life again.
Well, I'm glad that you felt that light.
Yeah, I did.
So, what happened after your first treatment?
The first treatment, I was feeling the pain. You know, it was, but well, let me back up. I could walk. I could actually move my legs and my knees, but I could actually take somewhat of a normal step, and I didn't feel like a cripple. And then within a couple days, I would get the pain and stuff, but that was actually my healing. I was actually being healed, and then it would go away, and then I wouldn't have pain, and then it just got better every day. But it was a progression.
So what treatments did you do here?
I did the stem cell, and I did the
So the TRT.
the TRT,
Mhm.
yes, and the infrared lights, and I'm telling you, I believe that infrared lights also just progressed my healing. And I just noticed every time I came in, things were just getting better and better, but it was a progression, you know.
So where are you at in your healing today?
I-
How are you?
I would actually say I'm about a 7, and when I came in, I was like off the charts. I don't think one's not even a compliment. I mean, I was off the charts bad, so I'm at about a 7 now. I'm at a 7.
So maybe about a 70% improvement.
Oh, totally, yes, yes, yes. And I walked yesterday with no pain. No
Well,
pain.
that's amazing.
Yeah, and I was actually walking like a normal human being. It was really, and it was in the evening when I noticed it. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I'm like walking and there's no pain. So yeah, it's been
I'm so
very
happy
exciting.
for you.
I am so happy. And I don't know, can I just say that
You can say anything
if
you want.
anybody is out there living in pain, head, back pain, neck pain, knee pain, hip pain, and if you feel like your life is over, it's not. And I felt like my life was over. But I want you to understand that this place is a miracle for me. And I felt like my life was completely over. And now that I'm getting completely healed, I'm getting my legs back, I'm able to walk, I'm able to function, I'm able to get in and out of bed. I'm able to lift my legs and get them in the car without lifting up dead weight. I used to have to take my legs and lift up my legs and put them in the car. But I want you to know, if you come to Enlight Hyperbarics and you talk to Edna and you start your appointments, your life will never be the same. You will get your life back and you will have the best life ever. And there's no other way that you can get the healing out there in the world. I've been to doctors, I've done everything, and I didn't get my healing anywhere but in Light Hyperbarics. And Edna saved my life. Literally saved my life. There is hope for you. There is hope and healing, and all I can say is call her immediately, set an appointment, because your life, you've been praying for a miracle. There are people out there praying for a miracle. This is your miracle. This will change your life forever.
Thank you so much. And you have sent us so many people and your friends, and we really appreciate that.
Well, I'm going to continue to do it because everybody knows what I was like before, and then they're seeing me now, and yeah, so they know.
Game changer.
It's a game changer, yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Edna.
You're welcome.
You saved my life. And I know there's going to be hundreds more people come in here.